We just finished watching Star Trek, the original series, for the first time, and now we are watching Star Trek, the animated series, for the first time. Today is episode 4, and we're going to jump in right now.
Space, the final frontier.
I don't know why.
I think it's because it's so, like, oddly paced and timed. Like, it just, like, flies across. The Lorelei.
Margaret Armin.
Might be the first new writer.
Recent joint discussions with the Klingon and Romulan empires.
Oh.
It seems to be calling us.
Strange.
I find no resemblance to a summons, Captain.
Opinion noted.
There's that shot.
Are you all right?
I am. But I want you to observe the men here.
Uh-oh.
That signal.
Lieutenant Eric, it's the same face.
Goofy ass face.
Doing my
Like a
job.
Vulcan marriage drum.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so the men are being seduced.
Audio-visual suggestion, Captain.
So am I.
A blonde!
Sick bay, Dr. McCoy. Please report to the bridge.
Uh-oh.
Dr. McCoy?
What are you fantasizing about, McCoy?
Magnolias in blossom. Beautiful.
Flowers?
I suggest
I like how they're all smiling.
Oh, God.
Nice.
We are in orbit around Planet 2 in the Taurian system.
Scotty doing the log.
Has he been affected?
Captain Kirk is beaming down with a scouting party to investigate.
Fantastic architecture.
Wow.
Whoa.
Let's go.
They really love that shadow shot from the distance.
Mm-hmm.
They are here. Oh, such wonder.
Oh, no.
I am Thela, the head female.
The head female. Couldn't think of like a better name or title.
How do you know our names?
The Optoad revealed you to us.
They hacked into their security footage.
Oh, no.
Optoad will reveal whatever is asked, Mr. Spock. We have prepared a feast to celebrate your presence.
Kind of an odd commercial cut. Oh, no, a feast in our honor.
Oh no, a bunch of beautiful women are inviting us to dinner.
No!
Mr. Spock.
What?
Are you okay?
Probably that nectar. It's potent as Saurian brandy.
Whoa.
What?
I remember in the story of the sirens from like Ulysses or whatever, they're like, they think they're there for just a little bit and then it's like, it's been 6 years or something. Oh god, they're old. When this animated show does a more realistic aging effect than the Deadly Years.
What are you doing?
Taking command of this ship.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
What if the shot goes all the way across the screen?
But then just singing.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he can sing. But damn. Okay, it only made it halfway, alright. I thought for a second there we were making it the whole way.
I am assuming command of the Enterprise.
Dude, Uhura in command of the Enterprise, let's go.
A detailed account will be recorded later.
Uhura, watch out, don't hit the jettison button.
Quatropine could help.
Damn, usually he just hits you with it, no explanation.
this may disrupt its field.
Get out of there! Look how that was slow, though. That's nice.
They're old, yeah.
Almost reminds me of like a Wizard of Oz, like Emerald City type environment.
Yeah.
They are not here, Thela.
Come. They might have returned to where they landed.
Oh, they can't use them as a tracking device or something?
I was like, alright, come on. You really didn't see any of them climb in there? These four old men?
Spock to Enterprise.
Enterprise.
Oh, shit.
Rescue party. All female. All...
Oh, that's great.
Ship's log supplemental, Lieutenant Uhura commanding. We have assembled an all-female rescue party.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Do you think people complained that this was woke back in the 70s?
Phasers on stun. Fire.
Hell yeah.
Got him.
Miss Chapel,
Wait,
Yes.
what is it? I heard Spock's voice.
Christine,
It is Spock.
Oh, I remember their little romance.
Mr. Spock!
You gotta slap me awake.
try.
She's like, I've experienced. Oh!
Wait, if he's that old, then the other three must be.
But I think the thing is like drawing your life force at the same amount. You know what I mean? Like it's sucking your life force. It's not necessarily literally aging you.
Release Captain Kirk and his men, or we will destroy your temple.
Wait, I will tell you everything.
Backstory.
The past, reveal it.
Ha!
The women's bodies developed a glandular secretion enabling them to survive.
What about Captain Kirk and the others? Can the Opto-Ord locate them?
I don't give a fuck about your backstory.
Passed out or something.
Another 2 weeks maybe to keep afloat, maybe? I don't know. Now, does just being off the planet, will that help restore them back to normal?
No results, Captain.
Damn.
The transporter is the key.
Key to what?
It holds the molecular pattern of our original bodies when we beamed down to the planet.
What?
Can the transporter be programmed to repattern us as we were?
The odds against us are 99.7 to 1.
That's not that bad.
Transporter reprogrammed, Mr. Spock.
Beam us up, Scotty.
Is that the first time they say beam, the famous?
Oh
like,
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, he still didn't say beam me up, but he did say beam us up. Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if like that phrase had become popular by this time, so they like put it into the show.
Mm-hmm.
Did it work?
You're more handsome than ever.
Hey yo!
You'll be transported to the first suitable planet.
How quickly will we become as other women?
Dr. McCoy says it should only take a few months.
Well, there you go, an actual solution. They helped somebody.
And they let Uhura deliver the information, not the men. Yeah.
Yeah, another great episode. I mean,
Fantastic.
yeah, in a lot of ways, this show is like what I expected the original Star Trek to be like, but in the good ways, not in like the ways that I feared. I mean, it's not like extremely campy or silly or anything, but it is a cartoon, so it gets to do just like wacky premises like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed this. Really cool, well-told story. And it's almost like also kind of a redemption of my least favorite episode, The Deadly Years, getting a more like not ridiculous, believable show of them getting old. I liked it.
Yeah. Shout out Nichelle Nichols, rest in peace. I think she needed an episode like this in the original series, in my opinion. I think we just talked about it last episode. It's like, oh yep, she's just sitting there talking, and she became like leader of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
And they came up with a solution, and, and like the alien women are showing their backstory. It's like, yeah, where's Captain Kirk? And they came up with a solution, and she was the one to deliver the news. A cool, badass, all-female scene of them going down there and just like zapping everyone.
Yeah, and it's not like cringe or forced or anything.
No,
I mean,
no.
It was like, it makes sense with the story.
Yeah, it didn't come together for no reason. They had a
Yeah.
logical reason for it to be all women instead of like all women next to each other for some reason in Endgame.
Yeah.
For no reason at all.
Yeah, it was really cool. And Captain Uhura, we finally got to see it.
Captain Uhura.
Even in the animated series, I never would have thought that we would see that, so that's cool.
No, yeah. Now I'm trying to think of like logic. Okay, so every 27 years it said this place like absorbs like a planet, so they bring like all these men aboard and like drain their energy. But not once did they come up with like, did they ask someone, hey, can you take us to a different planet, or can we get a ship?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they just never even thought that was an option. I mean, if they're this species that's just down on this planet, men come by and they absorb them. I mean, it could just be one of those things of like, hey, we've never done that before.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because they asked the magic mirror, like the history. It's like, oh, the women were fine, the men, blah, 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 died. So you'd feel like an obvious solution would be to leave.
I would say that the mirror thing, it completely breaks like the story. Like just think of like ChatGPT, for example. It's like, a very limited like information base, or even like Google. It's like, you know, you can ask it all these questions, right? If you literally had something like that you knew could answer anything, you'd be spending all day asking it anything you can think of, and this species barely even uses it.
Yeah, and they wouldn't be in that situation either. They'd be fine.
Unless like it's limited to the knowledge of this planet, but like they never explained that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna die. You know, I don't care too much.
It doesn't deter me from liking the episode. I thought it was fantastic.
If you couldn't tell by the fact that we've been wearing the same clothes in all these episodes, this is the first batch of episodes we've watched, so this is the last episode of this first sitting of watching it. And yeah, wow, really surprised so far. I really shouldn't be, right? Because it's Star Trek, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you and I are just like predisposed to going into things with low expectations.
Yeah.
If you have low expectations, you're going to be happy most of the time. There was a little bit like, oh, it is Star Trek, but I'm also worried, like, oh, like, what if it sucks? But
I was very worried. I was very worried that we would watch the first episode and not, you know, be extremely bored, or the animation would be like unwatchable, but not at all so far.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy how this, like, everything about the show has just slipped under my radar. Like
Star Trek in general.
Yeah, my entire life. I mean, my grandfather was a huge fan of like Next Gen, and like everything just completely slipped by me. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. And yeah, so I mean, the biggest like negative of the show so far, which is like not even that much of a negative, is you know, just that some of the episodes weren't excellent. They were just fine.
Yeah, they
were
like, you know, typical checklist Star Trek episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
and I'll take that all day.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good show. But I just need more episodes like episode 2, I think. I think that's
more deep lore episodes.
Yeah.
We just gotta get DC Fontana to come back.
Yeah, and episodes like this where like it has the balls to have Nichelle Nichols run the show with Nurse Chapel, or a Spock-centered episode. Just things like that.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that the way that they're ordered on this DVD are the you know, airing order, because that's where we're watching in. But these first 4 episodes so far have given just like a nice scatter shot of like everything the show can do, from like the first episode, you know, with the whole space stuff and the technology, like something that couldn't have been done in the live-action show. Mm-hmm. Then the Spock-centered, you know, episode, deep lore episode. Even the last one, which we didn't love, was like just a nice Enterprise, you know, episode. And now this one, which is just this outlandish premise. I'm really excited to see, you know, with the remaining episodes, how it can kind of just expand the universe a little bit.
Yeah. And judging by how much content we have left, I know it'll be heavily expanded upon.
All right, well, that's going to be it for us. Let us know what you think of this episode, The Lorelei Effect, as well as all the episodes so far. And we hope you're enjoying watching this animated series along with us. Is this something that you guys are also watching for the first time, or are you rewatching it for the first time in a long time? Let us know. And if it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe, become part of the target audience, watch all of our Star Trek reactions along with us.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. That's it. We're done.